Hey, hello, hello. Let's see. Hey, hello, hello. There I am. What's up, people? Let me get situated here. I'm just getting started. Don't mind me. I'm just getting this thing going. I'm gonna play some music and I'm gonna see if it plays over. So
Hey, what do you got here, rocks?
Are you kidding? When I was your age, I would lug 50 pounds of ice up 5, 6 flights of stairs.
So what?
So what? So let's dance.
sorry, guys, dinner. Let's see. All right. Wing it. Well, that's too bad nobody could hear that. I'm gonna figure this out one of these days. Anyway, well, I was hoping that everybody would hear the music of NIXD, but we're gonna talk to those guys in just a moment. But before we get started, it is 2 a.m. in London, 9 p.m. in Philadelphia, and all around here, it's Firesign Chat live with Angel. Live. Happy Friday, good Friday to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Um, Let me get started over here. What is going on here? I am all over the place, as you can see. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. But before I want to get started, I just want to say thank you for tuning into the show. And also, as of this writing, we had 335 subscribers. And thank you from the bottom of our hearts for supporting this little mighty media center that we're trying to do right now, bringing stories from basically from the people that I know from the Chicagoland area, from the punk scene, which, if you been following the show, I've been featuring a number of some good friends of mine from the scene. Most recently, I just did a part 1 and 2 with Annie Sanders. Annie Saunders, if you're out there, hello. She sat down with me last January and we had a really good talk about just her past and everything. And just, yeah. And of course, we have a lot of stories that we shared. But anyway, I'm really happy that, I'm a little low key proud of those 2 episodes. So check them out. And of course, I've featured the band Job. We shot a concert of theirs, or a set of theirs, at the Color Club in Chicago. Check that out. It's another one that I'm fond of, very psychedelic. And then, of course, part 1 and 2 with Abigail DeVoe, Vinyl Mondays lady. Check it out. I also want to say happy birthday to David Wills of Negative Land. If you're watching, happy birthday, David. You're a geezer now. So, and I've done actually a 3-parter with David on the channel. Check it out. It's a really, really interesting, funny Firesign chat. And we shot the Negative Land show at Constellation. There's a playlist. Check out the playlist, please. And then coming soon to the channel, we got working on the next Fireside chat that I did with our good friend Victor Villarreal, who you may know him from bands like Captain Jazz and Owls and Ghosts and Vodka. And there's a commonality with our guests, by the way. In just a few moments, I'm going to bring out my friends in the band NIXD. They're a little old band from Clyde, Texas. We're kicking the Clyde, Texas hardcore scene. Super group of sorts. Good friends of mine I've known for ages. Mike Duffy, Scott Shellhammer, and Eric Bosek. So we're going to chat with him in just a moment. But yeah, so Victor Villarreal was also in Ghosts and Vodka with Scott. Definitely want to talk about that. And all their other stuff that they've been involved with over the years, because we do have a very, very deep, dense shared history. And then also in the works is my 4th conversation with the great Bloody F Mess, who I've featured 3 times. Plus, we shot a concert film from last year. Check it out. It's on the channel. And then the one that everyone's been clamoring to hear or to watch is the Elliot Dix episode I did. Raise your hands if you know who Elliot Dix is. Yeah, he does. Great sound man, amazing drummer. Part of the Firesign gang, and he's been in so many circles. And we shot an episode on Valentine's Day with his partner Sarah, and we cooked some food and we had a chat at their home in I think it was Austin, yeah, the Austin neighborhood. So check that one out. And then the next concert film I'm working on is Who is the Witness? One of Tim Kinsella's many projects, and they also performed at the Color Club. In fact, Job was the opening band. So, and that one's going to be interesting. So that's what's going on. I gotta keep the public posted, and yeah. But I guess I should start bringing on my guest here. Yeah, I think they might be ready. I think they're all ready. So
I know I'm in, but
yeah, I could see you.
I know I switched to my phone. It was better than my computer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were having some. Yeah, you were having some light issues. We couldn't see you. Can you see me okay? You seem like
Yeah, you look great. You look very handsome,
I had to shave
as
for you
always.
guys. Yeah. Anyway, happy Friday
Your
to you,
beard,
Scott.
yeah, you too. Your beard looks very manicured today.
Oh, I had to. I had to do that. Like I said, I try to look good for my guests, for the world, because we're live. So,
Yeah.
all right, looks like they're all coming in there. There's Mike.
Hey, what's up?
All right.
Hey, welcome.
Scott,
Hey,
we
there
can
we go.
see you.
I know. I switched to my phone.
Nice.
It works. The lighting was a little bit better. Still shit, but
We'll see how good you are with like the directing of, keeping
it'll
yourself
probably
in
get,
frame.
it'll probably get worse by the end of the interview.
Yeah,
You might just have to go off camera for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
How are you, Angel?
Good, good. I'm look, yeah, I guess we're waiting for Eric to jump in, but I just want to start off by saying, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome some near dear friends of mine who happen to be in a band, and they're called NIXD. And unfortunately, you couldn't hear it over the monitors, but I was playing the latest record that you guys just finished called "We Don't Belong Here." But let me show the public what. So we got this release. Is this the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got
Very
that one.
very budget DIY.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah. I mean, it looks high quality to me. I mean, DIY is it?
It's fucking punk rock, that's for sure.
Yeah. No, this is some heavy slabs, and of course, for all you record collector scum, there's the colored vinyl. And then my cat is sitting on this one. Ooh. Now we got your full length and tomorrow, which I also enjoy. Oh, and there's a picture that Jack Geezer drew of me. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He included that in there. So, but yeah, that's in tomorrow. That's also really good. And then yeah, We Don't Belong Here is your
That back cover is something else on that and tomorrow, isn't it?
It sure is. Who's this fella here?
It's a junkyard dog, man.
Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys mix like wrestling and skateboarding and stuff into.
A little bit. Gates
Yeah.
in the band was a really big wrestling fan.
Oh, okay. But yeah, look at that. We call that soda bottle color, I guess. Oh, and there's looks like a chicken.
So, Angel, this is a quiz.
Yes.
What side A, side B? Which chicken sandwiches are those? Popeyes or Chick-fil-A? Who's A and who's B?
Oh, I'm gonna say that's got to be Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Okay, and that's fine. Yeah,
The
because
Popeyes just look so much bigger.
so much bigger. There's a pickle right in there.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, Eric. All right, so
Snacks.
for the sake of our audience, and are you eating gummies? Are those
Gummy Coke bottles.
Oh, those are my favorite. I already
Fun
smashed
dip.
the whole- Yeah. Oh, you're all set. I just got a galaxy of beverages, but
Just the cheapest candy available.
All right. Well, for the sake of my audience, please introduce yourself. I'm going to start with Scott and tell me your name, what you do in the group, and also what are your first memories of us meeting?
Yeah, I'm Scott. I play guitar now. I used to play bass. And I think we probably met at the Fireside, if I had to guess. Yeah? Does that sound
Maybe,
right?
I mean, either formally at the fireside, but I definitely remember you at Eric's house because that's where
Probably, yeah.
the
I mean,
great
I think we came to know each other a little bit more when you were in Defender, because I
yeah,
was in that whole circle with the semi-pilot crew.
that's right.
So I think it was I think that's probably when we actually like connected. Like we knew each other,
Yeah.
just from hanging out, but uh, I don't think we were like pals until then.
Yeah.
If I had to remember correctly. Does
Yeah.
that sound right?
Yeah, I'd say yeah, because I mean, obviously, we were in the same room together, and that's kind of the case with a lot of you guys. It's like we were all in the same room for a while, but we never crossed paths until yeah, either Fireside or another place, or just yeah, we hang out
Yeah,
with the
but
same
it
people.
was, I mean, if you were at Eric's house, then I definitely met you then.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You didn't remember what a dick he was, Angel?
I was,
The pants were on. It's good enough.
I mean, I'm sure you would remember him for
Yeah.
sure.
I
Not
mean,
Angel's
picture.
dick, but Scott's. It's Scott, of course. You know.
Yeah, that
I
thing's
mean,
angry.
I just
yeah,
thought of Scott as the Buddy Rich of the band, like a drummer.
I, I definitely had a period of my life where I needed an attitude adjustment. I'll,
Sure.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
I'm still going through that period.
All right. All right, Eric.
You're on your period?
Oh, I met you first time was at HipCat, which I'm pretty sure was illegal labor on your part. You had to have been like 14 years old working. Were you getting paid actual money working there?
Well, that's funny because initially, no, I was getting like I would work, do little odd jobs in exchange for getting like
Like
uh
records?
records, but mainly like bootleg tapes of Pink Floyd concerts because
I,
my
I was
boss
gonna
would,
say I forgot what do they call those people that used to film the Grateful Dead?
oh, the tapers?
The
Yeah.
tapers. The
Yeah.
most obvious name, but yeah, there's just like stacks of like cassette tapes at HipCat.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
of
yeah.
just all those live shows and stuff, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
got a lot of balls charging for this.
You're right. Yeah.
I'm
And
like, it's just somebody's cassette deck.
I mean, and I would go with him to concerts, and one of his friends would have like, I mean, he would have the reel-to-reel tape machine with the microphones in his hat, and it, snuck in, and they're like, "You got to be quiet, don't say anything, because I want to get a good recording."
Yeah,
So, yeah, that was, I definitely hung
I
around.
mean, that's kind of like the Adam Jacobson of our generation, right? Adam
Kind of,
Jacobs.
the guy
yeah,
that filmed on the Fireside stoves.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, kind of, except these were like done like where they were sneaking in stuff, whereas you go to a Dead show or like Adam Jacobs at the Fireside, he's there. He's got
Yeah,
the mic and everything. But Eric, so what instrument do you
I
uh
only play bass. It's the only thing I'm capable of.
yeah.
I mean,
That's not true. It's
I
not
can't.
true.
It's
You
just
can play
I
guitar.
have abnormally large hands, so
That is true.
power chords on guitar is becoming really difficult with sausage fingers.
Where did you get your
Really
special guitar, Eric?
Three different
Big
freaking
wide
strings
neck.
at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is gross.
Right on. But yeah, no, yeah, so Eric and I we met at the record store with Tim because you were
Yeah,
hanging with that whole crew.
yeah. All skateboarding, and then Cat and Jazz had their first show at your what was that, like the Coach House?
Oh, no, you're talking about at the first show. I think it was at their basement in the Kinsella basement.
Oh, I guess it was at the basement, but there was also like when you had all those roto toms.
Yeah. Oh,
You
Mike's.
played that like pool house that was in your apartment complex in Wheeling.
Oh, the clubhouse
Yeah,
over
yeah, yeah.
at Lakeside. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was actually thinking about renting that and doing a show again, kind of
That'd be
like,
fun.
yeah,
Dude, the Moose Lodge is still there.
Can you still use it to book shows and stuff?
Why
Or-
not? The Knights of Columbus is gone, but the Moose Lodge is still standing strong in
Yeah,
Mount Prospect or whatever.
yeah, that was wild. I mean, I don't know how Tim got those. Well, his dad was a member, right? I think that was.
Yeah. My dad wound up becoming a member of the Knights of Columbus, and his dad was already a member of the Moose Lodge.
Yeah, yeah. Now let me turn to Mr. Mike Duffy. Mike Duffy, please tell us what you do and and what are your first memories of us meeting?
I play the drums, and I think I met you through Ursula
Mm,
back in the Mary Tyler Morphine days. I think that's how I got introduced to you.
yeah, that's right. With American Heritage.
Yeah,
With
yeah, we
Great
played
American.
some shows for sure together, and but yeah, before we played any shows, I think I remember meeting you through hanging out with Ursula.
Hmm. Yeah, that was like we're talking 99 into 2000. Just kind of wild to think that yeah, that was like that was definitely another era, I guess. That was
Yeah,
like
for
the,
sure,
the
absolutely.
getting it, yeah, just into our mid 20s, and we're like going out and yeah, it was definitely you, Ursula, Jean.
I was a little bit older, but it wasn't. I was in a little older than my early 20s or mid 20s.
Wait,
But yeah,
wait, what's the age difference?
I just turned 53, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, not that much. A couple years probably.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like 51.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eric's the baby.
Yeah, 50.
Oh,
He's the
damn.
big. He's big baby.
Scott's what? You're 6 months older than me?
Something like that. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm
I'm
like,
52.
I'm the young one, the young, attractive one.
Yeah.
Eric is the meat. Eric is
He's
the
the
piece of meat.
he's
Yeah.
the
yeah, he's
I
the one. He's the one we put on all our posters. You know,
Yeah.
to get like all
Yeah.
the
What happens?
ladies to come.
oh,
Well-
he's the teen appeal. Well, I
Wow.
don't know if the
Yeah.
teen, but
I
like,
always
you know.
thought the bass player got the chicks,
Uh-huh.
but that was just because of John Taylor from Duran Duran. Because he
Oh,
was
yeah.
looking.
Oh yeah.
It turns out that's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the case.
Are you guys
Really?
Duran Duran fans? I know Eric is. We've talked about
Yeah.
Duran Duran.
Are we what?
I mean,
Duran
I was
like Duran Duran.
Hell yeah, man.
I was when I was a kid. Yeah.
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
The bass on early Duran Duran is banging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Have you guys watched the Live Aid, their performance at Live Aid? You know about that one?
I was watching it
I
as a
do
kid.
not.
Oh, did you
I'm
watch
pretty
it?
sure. I'm pretty sure I was watching it as a kid.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I actually got up. I woke up one of the rare times where I actually woken up early to like specifically to watch something.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I remember watching that whole thing from the beginning to end. And yeah, Duran Duran set the bum notes that was heard all around the world. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking
I
about?
don't remember that. I don't. What happened?
So they opened with "View to a Kill," which was the hit that I think it might have been the last hit they had out.
Yeah,
And
James Bond.
Yeah.
yeah, Simon Le Bon, yeah, one of the lines he hit, his voice cracked.
Uh,
This is all we need. Yeah, it's.
Heaven forbid. Heaven
It's-
forbid he missed a note.
I mean,
Yeah.
Right,
it
Scott?
was
Right, Scott? Heaven forbid. You
heaven
missed a note.
forbid.
We all know my singing prowess.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm not just talking about singing.
Yeah. The 80% rule.
It's rock and roll, man.
Yeah, right.
And Nick's is rock and roll, man. I mean, this is well, first of all, great band. Is there ever going to be any live show? Have you guys played live? What's the
No, we haven't played live.
Oh, okay. So this is just
Eric, are we gonna play live?
Yeah. After the next record, I thought, because, well, there was kind of a hiccup of everything where, like, the original guy, Gaith, was writing all the songs. And then Scott was playing bass. Scott switched to guitar. Gaith wasn't in anymore. I was on bass. So now it's just the three of us. So in order to do it, and we need at least 10 more minutes of music, which is another whole record.
I think we have plenty of music for a show.
Yeah.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
At least the stuff that I know. I think you have some stuff to learn, but
Yeah, I've got to learn. I'm getting the key this week, I swear.
Angel, our band is a certain special kind of challenge.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's the thing about bands where we're all, especially you're dealing with. So I guess I want to start from the beginning with NIXD. How did NIXD come about? Where did that come from?
Mike,
No, Scott.
it's
Um,
your fault?
well,
Absolutely, it's Scott.
yeah, it was my fault. No, so I've been friends with Gaith for years. We toured together when he was in Art of Burning Water,
Mm,
and we became fast friends. So he would come over and visit, and he's from London, so
mm,
not easy. But I was like, we had done a couple little projects together. One with Remus from Sweet Cobra, who you
mm,
know.
mm.
Um, and so I was like, "Hey, do you want to come to Texas and make a punk band?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yep." So we did it.
Okay.
But yeah,
I
he
didn't.
he ended up he ended up leaving after the second record. So I kind of had to shift over to full time guitar. I played bass on the first record. I played guitar on the second one, but I didn't write anything.
Hmm.
So the new one that's coming out, I had to write the riffs for that one.
Hmm. Gotcha. And that's
I didn't even know that. I thought Mike started off. This is nice to hear.
It was Scott's idea. He asked me, he was convincing Gates to come over because he had already come over from some other projects. So I was like, sure, let's do it.
Yeah.
Instead of
Awesome.
Chicago and do it in Texas.
Yeah. And that's where you're. So yeah, that's where you are at, Mike. Right? You're in Clyde,
I live
Texas.
in Texas. Yeah. Bye.
What? Why Clyde?
Why Clyde? Why am I in Clyde?
Yeah.
I'm just down here working.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
right on. But yeah, I mean,
It's been really nice though, I will say. I mean, he lived in Atlanta when we were in Heritage together, so I'm used to the long distance sort of thing. But when we when he moved to Texas, it was I don't know, it was kind of nice because he's got a good spot there with a nice yard and some dogs, and
Well,
so
Scott, you were living in Austin at first too.
that's right.
yeah,
So
right,
when we first started doing this thing, you were living in Austin, I was living in Texas. We were 2/3 Texas, 1/3
Mm.
London. So it's kind of morphed. Now we're 2/3 Chicago, 1/3 Texas.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's going to change again.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna move to Georgia.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
It'll be
wild.
easier. It's easier to get from Atlanta to Chicago than it is from Chicago to Clyde.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, shit, Texas is massive state.
Massive.
Yeah. I mean,
So anytime like me and Eric go down to Texas, we have to do a puddle jumper from Dallas over to Abilene, which is next door to Clyde,
right.
and their airport security does not fuck around.
They
Mm.
like
Like
you.
they want to feel my dick every time.
Hey Scott, it's all coming back because of how you grew up when you were a kid, about how you were. Well, that's
Right.
how I met Scott. The first time I
Oh,
think I
yeah.
ever met Scott, he came up and grabbed my dick.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Interesting, huh?
it's all coming back, right? Karma. You hear
That's
that?
that sounds about right for that time period. Yeah,
It was a wild point in life. Yes.
Yeah, there was a lot of,
yeah.
I mean, I never felt compelled to do that to any of my friends. I mean, maybe in my drunk.
You're missing out.
Hey, Angel, it takes a special kind of asshole. You're not that kind.
No,
Scott is
Yeah.
I
or
mean,
was.
yeah.
Me too.
Eric, I like your hat.
Yeah, what's
Thanks.
your head?
It's an actual real one. It's not Timu. I do have a Timu Discord shirt, which seems like one of the worst possible things you could get from there. Like it was all of 99 cents or something. Amy got it for me. But this is actual Powell.
Yeah, sweet. It's a good skull and sword.
Support capitalism
There you go.
and skateboarding. I don't want to do it anymore.
What, skateboarding?
Yeah, I kept on having a real problem with winding up with my legs over my head.
Oh,
Just really lacking any sort of balance anymore.
mm.
It's hard to
Well-
describe. It just got to a point where there was no natural ability anymore, and I'm like, I need to stop.
Mike, I mean,
So, have you stopped? Eric,
I
you
haven't
stopped
gone in
skating?
a year. The last
Oh,
time
wow.
I screwed myself up, and I was like, all right, forget this for now. But I'm gonna go again this summer.
That's funny because the last time I went skating, I broke my arm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like it's getting a little.
I was just gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
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 Well, how was, I never, yeah, like I said, I hung out with skaters, but I never felt compelled to get on a skateboard.
You never skated, Angel? You never?
I mean, I would try, like my brother George, he would skate
Yeah.
and then he had a massive injury, and then that was it for his
That's
skating.
that's why that's wild that if your brother did it, you didn't like seem to want to do it, or was it your younger brother or older brother?
Younger.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was into the culture, and I've talked to people about this, about how Thrasher magazine was like, it was next to Maximum Rock and Roll was like a Bible
Yeah,
for like,
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, it was
there's
definitely
bands
a
too,
culture
and
magazine.
yeah.
Yeah.
what was that?
I mean, I discovered tons of bands through Thrasher.
Yeah,
You know, like
Yeah,
like
just from
Melvin.
stickers on people's boards. Like you'd see a sticker on
Yeah.
somebody's board,
yeah,
Yeah.
articles about it, stuff like that.
yeah.
That was why everybody had the Ned's Atomic Dustbin cassette, because if you got a subscription that year, it came with the 12 issues, and I was like, everybody had it. So we all decided we liked that one record by that band, and that's it.
That was a giveaway from Thrasher, the Ned's
Yeah.
Atomic Dustbin CD.
Okay.
It was
I,
free.
I saw them at the Metro,
In
and
Violet. With the boss
and I,
tones?
no, the Neds,
Yeah.
and
With the boss tones.
I had a like a graphic design class in high school, and I made like a hand cut silk screen of their logo.
Oh, I have it.
Oh, you do?
You gave it to me with when you gave me that box of toys.
Yeah, that sounds about
Somewhere
right.
around here.
That's your relationship. Scott's giving Eric boxes of toys.
That's right.
Yeah,
What the
it's
fuck?
true.
My hand-me-downs there.
No, for sure. I mean, and Eric's like super excited to get the box of toys. That's the thing.
I know. I gave him all my toys. I gave him all my records. I was just like, I don't need shit, and I know you like shit. I mean, that wall behind them, I probably made half those flyers, at least.
Yeah, you did. You made this too.
So at no time did,
I did.
Look at this.
I did.
What is it, Eric?
It's garbage. This was the
Yeah.
record artwork for the second Tetsuo record. It was just garbage. So we put this
Yeah.
sticker on.
Uh-huh.
That's that. So
You guys were high art, man.
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
for a bunch of suburban corn dogs, you guys were fucking pretentious.
Yeah,
dude.
kind of.
So Mike, okay, since I got you here, and as you know, I did a chat with our good friend Adam Norton, who we all know and love, and something that I didn't really, at least at the time, either didn't connect or hear, but realizing how much your old band Grout Villa was so fucking good, like I'm like, holy shit! And
For the 4 people who ever heard us, thanks.
I mean, well, I guess fifth person here, but yeah, why isn't that music out? I'm curious, like why is there no Grout Villa?
We just didn't have any money at the time for any of that stuff. I mean, and there was a little bit, like we met this guy Neil that had a label, Permanent Satan Records, out of Bloomington, Indiana, and he was a high school buddy of Adam's from whatever, Schaumburg or wherever Adam was, Lyle or wherever the fuck he was going to school. Anyway, other than that, I mean, we recorded by ourselves, and we were pretty DIY. I mean, we did the whole book a tour out of the back of Maximum Rock and Roll deal. Like we recorded our own demos in like, metal sheds and shit like that. And like nobody had any money to put it out.
Mm-hmm. So you got those tracks, but I mean, I'm just
Adam's
saying,
Adam's got like, he's remixing shit and making it sound better and everything. I gave him like 8 or 10 like 4-track tapes full of like recordings that we had done in Kentucky. So anyway,
no, I mean,
it's good that it's good that he shared it with you and that you like it. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize how. I mean, and it's weird that I don't think I ever saw Grout in there.
Ray Donato. Do you know Ray?
Yes.
Okay. Ray was, I mean, when Ray was like kind of more with it and everything, I haven't talked to Ray in a long time, but I know that he, went through some weirdness. But anyway, he was fucking masterful. I mean, dude, he played bass on Heritage on a tour in England with us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
that was
that the
funny.
tour with the guy Savage? What was it, Savage Henry? Or
No, Savage Ben, no. But
Mm.
that's the tour that we met Gaith, Art of Burning Water. So that's how it all comes back. And that's
Oh,
how
geez.
our,
Okay. Wow.
And I will say this about Ray, like his time in the band was awesome because like he was wild. Like he would just like play the bass behind his head and stuff, like he'd do the whole Jimi Hendrix thing. And it was just like, what the fuck are you doing, man? But
He was a
it was
showman.
entertaining. Yeah, he was.
Showman, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is kind of funny, especially in our little scene of like, because I mean, maybe as we get older, we're a little bit more expressive on stage. But I think when we were younger, at least for me, I always felt a little self-conscious. Did you guys get that?
I never did. No.
Oh, okay.
I did.
I mean, I had even had a drum set, but
Yeah.
I think I was
No,
the
yeah.
opposite.
Hmm.
Where I
that's why
think
you
when
put
I
your
was
cymbals so
younger,
high, Scott? Is that why you put your cymbals so
Yeah.
high so everybody can pay attention to you?
yeah, I had to do something to get over,
Right.
people looking at Sam
Right.
Vicks,
No, it's they were paying attention to Bosek because everybody loves the bass player, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why
yeah,
that's how he
right.
got into bass playing.
Plus, we had people throwing feces on stage at us.
Oh,
What
like
show was
where?
that?
That
What
was
show was that?
that was at Fireside. It was Jim. And
I don't
Oh,
remember
Jim.
who we were with. Yeah, Millardo fucking threw human shit on stage.
What? Our Jim Millardo did that?
it happened. And I kicked it off stage. And then he put it back on stage when I was doing like a jump in the air because I was really into it. And I stepped on it in front of everybody. Then I wiped it on Scott's cymbal stand, and then I had to clean it off his cymbal stand. So it's like it just snowballed into like a really bad thing.
Eric, what show was that? Who was playing that show?
I don't remember.
Headline. I can't remember the other bands. It wasn't.
But I'm saying that was a Tetsuo show. That was a Tetsuo show.
No, I think it was Ghost and Vodka, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Ghost of Vodka because that was like one of the first times Jim and I like hung out.
I think that's the first time I met Jim.
I knew him from Scrap, but I didn't know him. Know him. I knew he owned the place, and I would skate with him like when he was working, but I didn't know him until that show.
Yeah, I think didn't Jim used to hang out at your place, Eric? Because I feel like that's where I met him. Okay.
Yeah, it was that whole era, and
yeah, your place was fun.
Yeah, that place.
Eric had the party house, huh? The show house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it was.
Scott used to get so mad.
I mean,
he was like digging like posts for like a fencing company when we were living together, and I would just have people over till it's like 3 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday, and it was bad.
No,
fun but bad.
Yeah,
not conducive to like a hardworking environment.
Well, I mean, I was getting up at like 4 or 5 in the morning to go to work, and then I was going to school. Yeah, and then so it was just a lot to come home to. When I was like, okay, I have to fucking get my homework done or whatever. Because I was going to school. It was just too much.
Do your homework, Scott.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, it's a nice memory, at least, and I made someone drink my piss, so that was cool.
They say
shouldn't be taking things out of the fridge that aren't yours.
Yeah,
like,
learned a lesson.
You get like, sorry.
Yeah, no, Life lessons there. But yeah, I mean, no, but yeah, Eric, I remember that place very well because yeah, there was like a spiral staircase that went into your bedroom, which was basically the whole basement. I was like,
Yeah.
and then you had a sliding door thing, right? Was that?
Yeah, with the ugly drapes.
Yeah.
Everything was my uncle's. We freaking had a giant fish tank. Victor and I like got iguanas and put them in there, and then
Right.
realized that they like grew up and that we were not equipped to take care of them at all. So we had to call a reptile rescue to get them because they were huge.
Oh, jeez.
Like they got it so big and they hated me and they would like I would get hammered and crawl in the tank with them when I had people over and they just whipped me in the face and like
Wow. Did I miss that? I think I missed that.
we literally had them for like a year.
Hmm.
Like, and then finally got them rescued because it was too much responsibility for either one of us.
Yeah.
Hey Eric, do you want to tell Angel about the time I bought you a birthday present when we
Oh.
lived there?
No, you can go ahead and tell that story. You're talking about the sailor pump?
I'd like to hear that story.
Don't
Yeah.
tell that story.
I think the cat
Eric.
wants to hear too.
Don't tell that story. I'm out of here. No, I'm just kidding.
Take a good night.
So Sam and Eric and Vic were all living at that spot in Arlington Heights, and it was like both of their birthdays at the like kind of the same time. So I bought them presents. So I bought penis pumps and like a pocket pussy, and so then Eric put his dick in the penis pump that night
No.
because Eric's not shy about pulling his dick out, and then he pumped it and was in immediate pain,
Oh.
and like ripped it off and was in more pain.
Oh, poor Eric.
Yeah, the old mushroom cat. Yeah, the old mushroom cat got some abuse that night.
Okay. I guess you learned your lesson, Eric. Yeah.
Well, he's not on
back
now.
on me.
Wow.
Are you back on, Eric?
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had to throw out my NA beer
why?
because I finished it. Like, it's the last one I had.
Well, you're drinking a Peroni?
Yeah, it's okay. It kind of fools you.
I've been really digging is the Athletic. They do a nice NA beer.
Yeah, I got a 10 sign on that in the backyard. We've had that before. It's not bad.
Yeah. I mean,
I like it all right.
I did have recently, actually it was last Halloween, but I went to Athena and I went to Doug Ward and Cammie's house for Halloween, and they had non-alcoholic spirits.
Yeah,
And
they make non-alcoholic bourbon now.
yeah, and I'm like, holy, yeah, it was like and he made me a non-alcoholic old fashioned.
Yeah, they got all sorts of stuff. Non-alcoholic wine.
Yeah.
Ciders.
It's good.
No,
I mean,
at my work, we have like non-alcoholic Negronis right now, and they suck. They're not good.
No, I got an O'Doul's the other day, and I haven't had that probably since I came out in the 80s or whatever, and it was disgusting. It was just bad. Like it didn't taste like. It tasted like water. It just tasted like something was left like a peanut in your water. Like smack a peanut.
Peanut water?
Yeah, it's like peanut water.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys know Patrick Scott, our Veerverse guitarist, and he's played with a bunch of other people. Or
We've probably met, but I don't think I know him personally.
But he when he was with us, he had he was a straight edger, and he would party down with a 6-pack of O'Doul's, and we used to just tease him mercilessly about it. Just
I know.
the 0.01%. But anyway,
You know what?
but yeah,
Here's a pro tip: is you get yourself a non-alcoholic beer and then you put a shot in there. Everybody thinks you're just drinking non-alcoholic beer. You did that.
Oh man, Eric, you are a master.
No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, that'll be your AA TED talk, I guess. You're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Be like, oh, I got secrets.
Hey, Eric, hey Scott, I guess the shot in the beer art really makes a lot of sense now because it actually a tribute to Eric.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, I didn't send it to you, Angel, but we're doing a skate deck.
You're doing a what?
A
Skateboard.
skate deck?
Oh, a skate deck? Where?
Yeah.
Angel doesn't care. He doesn't skate. He already told you.
Oh yeah.
According to my girlfriend, I'm too accident prone to be a skater. That's the
Well, apparently so is Mike.
I mean, it's gonna happen.
yeah. Yeah. Sooner or later. But yeah, I mean, so you're gonna make a skate deck, Scott?
Well, Mike is. Yeah,
Yeah,
but we got the
we're
art.
gonna make a skate deck and we're gonna make Eric get on it and see what
Yeah.
he can see what he can
Yeah.
still do.
I can still kickflip, I bet.
So
I don't bet.
He can still
I'll
kickflip.
take that bet.
yeah.
I'll take it. I
All
think
right.
I'll do
So
it.
is this gonna happen for the next do you guys go when you guys write music, do you do it remotely or do you like you guys
No, we
like
don't do it. We're so fucking analog. We don't do it remotely.
okay.
We actually get in the same room.
Mm.
I can't pick out anything that fast that's that short. Like all of a sudden, like I have like a phone recording, and I'm like, oh, okay, wait, the freaking song's over. And I'm like, I don't know what just happened. I need to like physically see Scott's hands because it's just like, oh, these 3-4 freaking notes happen in 2 or 3 seconds, and the song's a minute. And it's like, oh my God, this is freaking over before it begins. But the thing that's crazy is that because of the, what do you call it? Just like living so far away, is that like when we do get together, it's like these marathon 8 to 10 hour sessions of just playing fast and loud.
Is it really?
What?
like,
It drives. I mean, it used to.
I love when
Harry.
you guys come down here. I want to play music for sure.
Oh, I
mean,
do too. But like after
the whiskey, then you don't want to do
my head
shit.
starts to get crazy. Like I'm just like, because I can't wear earplugs, especially if we're playing in C or B, and everything's a half step. So if I'm playing bass and it's like everything happens and it's really fast and it's only a half steps, like this is all muscle memory. It has to be because I can't actually hear it, so I never wear earplugs ever.
You
Hey,
should.
Eric. I
What?
just want to make a quick comment. That you have like the biggest meat hooks I've ever seen.
I gotta. It's because I'm sticking them in the camera like I'm like a football commentator.
right there, yeah.
What you got to do?
Throw ball, catch ball, then run with the ball.
Unlike me, I got these little dainty fingers. You know.
They're for shredding.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
is that why?
Yeah.
And
That's
then
why
Mike's
I
got the
play.
I think Mike's got the meaty forearms, right?
Yeah.
You got some.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Angel. When Eric and Scott were down in my house, we were writing in the last summer or whatever it was. Eric was insistent that we have this arm wrestling contest.
Oh God.
Him and I.
Oh, dude.
And he lost like 20 fucking times in a row. And I'm not trying to. It's not like a thing, but I'm just saying, like, how many times do you need to lose before you realize that you're not going to win?
Well, I was at home before I realized why my arm was fucked up.
Right.
Like because like I was literally like I don't know.
Your elbow
man. I
was
slept
shredded,
weird.
man. You
I
shredded
slept
your
weird.
elbow.
And it was
Shoulder,
like
everything.
basically my whole arm was for like 3 days. And then Scott's like, yeah, you idiot, you wouldn't leave Mike alone about arm wrestling. And I'm like, oh,
That's
that
what happened.
seems like a terrible idea.
Well, I'm just not surprised you don't remember it because when we brought you to the airport, I remember right before you left the house, you like I think you slammed like another shot of bourbon before you had to hit the airport.
Not me.
Might have been. Might have been.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know I'm getting in trouble for all of this now, right?
Well, that was old. You know, that was old stuff.
I know.
We can talk about old shit, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys seem like you guys get along as a group, would you say, for the most part?
Oh, we're such old friends, and that we actually really understand each other on a level that's actually makes writing easy when we do get together because we understand each other. We played a lot of, but we also communicate really well with each other because and we're good at taking each other's shit.
I mean, sorry, go ahead.
I'm the worst at taking other shit, but we're pretty good at taking each other's shit.
I mean,
And literally, there's no room for like a fill anywhere, so it doesn't matter. I'm like, you're playing. This is how the song goes. That's how it goes.
mhm.
This cat's gonna
I
knock
mean-
over everything.
I think that Mike like hit it on the head there, where it's just like we can give each other like a hard time, and we know that tomorrow morning we're going to be fine. You know, so even if we piss each other off, it's going to be, you know, the next morning it's going to be fine. You know,
Yeah.
which I think affords us a little bit of like leeway to be assholes.
Right on. Yeah. No, I mean, and
But I mean, it's a very kind of like Midwestern thing, you know. Like I mean, especially with Chicago, like just having like that sarcasm and like the shit giving, you know. Like I think we're all just like kind of used to it, and we know it's not malicious. We're just like fuck off, dude. You're being an asshole, you know.
yeah. No, I mean, just well, I missed you, Eric, last year when you guys were recording at Wholesome, which is the and if you're just tuning in, folks, I am talking to the boys in the band NIXD, the hardcore supergroup.
This
Eric,
Angel,
God,
Angel, you did swing by Sappy's.
right, but I missed Eric. Eric was
Oh.
was gone.
Oh,
But-
yes, of course, because he was, you know, he pussed out and didn't want to do vocals.
Oh,
Yep. You said it, not me.
you needed an extra day, Eric, to
Yeah.
but it just, I mean, yeah, and of course we're talking, and you guys recorded We Don't Belong Here at Wholesome, the great Wholesome with the great Sappy, who
That was a really good experience. Like it was super chill vibe. That's a great
Uh.
studio for just like coming in and getting it done and playing like live rock and everything. It was an awesome vibe.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, kudos to Sap. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I love
he
recording there.
he definitely, like, we had a weird situation where we had booked another studio,
that's right.
and
That's right.
it,
Yeah,
it
oh my
fell,
God.
it fell through. So like last minute, he was just like, "Yeah, come in here, we can do it." And the vibes were totally on point for us, you know, because we just want to get in and get it done, you know, just play everything live and just knock it out. So that was a really good experience, and you know, we've known Sappy forever, so
Yeah,
you know, it was easy.
yeah.
It was funny because I'm like, oh, Angel was in this one band, The Arthur Lane. They were really, really good. And he's like, oh, thanks. And then it gave me two of the records. And I was like, oh, you were in this band? I'm like, because I didn't know him before. And like, I got your records, so they're good, man. We played
awesome.
with you at Reed's or something.
Eric, you didn't know Sappy before that?
No, like I literally said that because Angel came to the studio and I was just kind of like, oh man, like he was in this really good stoners like psych rock band, and it just happened to be in the same band.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I knew him through Adam. I think it was like Pruno or something around that time, or the Side Runners.
Early was Pruno, then Side Runners. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Adam tells a great story on the episode that we did about when they recorded that think it was the last Pruno record.
Go to LA. Yeah, that's a hell of a. I watched your episode. That's awesome story.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know any of that.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't.
No, that you know.
Wild.
I didn't. I didn't remember it either until I watched that. I was just like, I thought they were just local jamokes just playing stuff. Like I didn't really think about it.
Well, they were,
But
but for some reason, like some dude wanted to fly him out to LA, and they did, and it was a pretty disappointing experience.
Yeah.
nah.
Oh, before I
So
forget.
hey,
Yeah.
Angel, what's going on with Defender?
Oh yeah, you want to talk Defender? Well, first off, I want to give a shout out to Andrew Kozinski. Kozinski.
Oh, hey.
He's tuning in. He said 7 people are watching right now. I want to give a shout out to
Wow.
It's Otto, Andy, maybe Frank Arano. Like,
yeah.
I can tell
Hey, I
you
mean,
everybody that's watching this.
Yeah.
Everybody tuned in to see if Eric was not behaving himself or not.
All right. Chris, the Gen X Muse. Thank you for tuning in as always. They're one of our biggest supporters. And then of course Athena, Athena, if you're watching, can you bring me some more coffee? Oh, Otto says hello. Otto says hi. Hey, Otto. All right. So yeah, Defender.
Hey,
What do you
what's up,
want?
buddy?
Defender, and he shows up.
What do you want to know about Defender? I can tell you everything. Anything.
Why did you guys end?
Well, I don't know if we officially ended. I think we're kind of in a hiatus. There's a lot of reasons.
Do you still talk to Gubby?
Oh yeah. So Gubby, yeah, we're still cool.
All right.
So yeah, Defender kind of went through some weird lineup changes. There was the before it was just Gubby and then my brother. And then I wanted to join. This was like 99. So and yeah, we played together with Gubby up in like 2001, 2002. Honestly, like Gubby wasn't I think he was starting to kind of, he didn't want to do band stuff anymore. He was just like, I think he was starting to get a little bit more grounded, because he met the woman of his dreams and all that, and they got married. So
Right.
so we carried on, and we actually got a couple people that we met. I think it was like, thanks, babe. Forget if it was Craigslist or something, but we found a couple guys to join us, and that turned into a disaster.
Let's hear about that.
All right. And I forget their name. I'm not going to mention their names. So, all right. So this is so for folks who are, oh yeah, Runner. He was in Runner. Gubby was in Runner, the great Runner.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
We played that Gage show with them at Bottom Lounge.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's
I have
right.
that poster upstairs
Yeah.
somewhere.
Actually, we got.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. So, oh, thank you, babe. So yeah, so Gubby quit on us, and then we wanted to continue, and then we found these two guys. One guy who played guitar, and another guy who had like his thing was like putting contact mics on things and doing tape loops. So like it was still kind of, it was still kind of trippy. And then of course my brother and I, but one of the biggest shows that we had was opening up for Damo Suzuki. The first time we actually played with Damo.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's how we met.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that was the Empty Bottle. And I think at that point, George and I were like, you know what, we got to get rid of these guys. So we didn't tell them until I think afterwards. And it wasn't even like we had a talk with them. I think it was the guitar player. He came up to me, and he was kind of like he had a short fuse. He definitely had like a short temper. And he started like going on me, like, what's going on, man? What's happening, man? And I'm like, well, you know what? I think we decided we don't want to work with you guys anymore.
Yeah.
And
No, I remember when that was going on, and I know that was like you were kind of like entrenched with the Summit Pilot guys at that point, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Um, epic photo, by the way. I love that photo
Oh, the
of you guys.
Defender photo we did.
Yeah, with the blue background.
Yeah. That was
It's
fun.
so good. It
Yeah.
was so good. I was just like, yeah, all right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I
No, we were.
was
Yeah, we were like, I don't know what we were going for, but we were just kind of wanting to be like as real and kind of, I don't know, just manly. I think we were trying to exude masculinity, which,
machismo,
Okay,
like Ray
I
the
don't, I
Robot.
don't know, I don't know if I got that out of it, but yeah,
I
I
mean,
like the photo.
well, George, he put his finger in his mouth, and it was, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a fun one. But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, so but yeah,
It's a
so that
little tongue. Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, so that whole thing got, and I remember the guy even because this was we were. I'm kind of all over the place with the story, but we were working on the Ya record, the first one, as Tiempo, kind of around
yeah,
the
yeah.
same time. We didn't have our singer Lupe yet. It was just like we were just going in and recording at the studio. And I remember the guy in particular who was getting in my face about, like you did us dirty and blah 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 blah. And then he said something like, have fun with your post rock record. I remember he said that about.
What is that, a diss?
So,
Right,
so
yeah.
wait a minute,
Right.
Angel, had they
Yeah.
already recorded the record with you guys and then you kicked them out after they had recorded?
We didn't record anything with them. They
Oh,
were just we were practicing, we were playing shows because
I
we
got
wanted to
you.
keep, yeah, we were like playing live. So but yeah, we
I
never
got you.
they were just the live guys. But then we got Gubby back for when we actually got to play with Damo Suzuki when we were his backing band at the Fireside, which that was,
That's so rad.
I will say, like, of all the things I've done, like live and records. I mean, there's so many like things I'm proud of, but that in particular is like one of the moments where I'm like, I'm playing with one of my favorite guys from one of my favorite bands at the Fireside. I mean, that's like,
It was a great show. You
yeah,
know,
no, thank
you
you.
know. I mean, it was. No, I thought it was very special. You know, like where it was just like I don't understand why this is happening, but
Yeah.
I totally dug it. You know, it was just like
Where
wow,
did he come from?
yeah, it's fucking weird.
Germany?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, that whole weekend was just surreal. And then, of course, he stayed at my folks' place. And
Didn't he have like issues with his passport or something? Or am
so
I making that up?
I mean, well, kind of. And as I've learned, this isn't the first time that he's run afoul with visas and with like being in another country, making a
For work.
living. Yeah, working.
Paperwork, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so like he was coming in and out of the US because he was doing shows in New York. And then when we got in touch with him, he flew to Chicago. Like we paid his ticket. He asked for like, I think it was like $300, which is kind of, 2003 money. That's, it's still a lot of money, but
Yeah,
it's like, it's reasonable. It's like fair.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, he wasn't doing the proper thing where you get the visas, the work
The
visa.
work permit, yeah.
Yeah. And then of course, and you probably know this story. We were supposed to go on tour with Damo Suzuki in the summer of 2003, and it was going to
hmm
be Defender and Damo, 3 weeks booked. Jeremy Boyle, I think, or Chin Up guy. What's his?
Yeah.
He,
That's Jeremy.
yeah, because he had that booking agency, and so it was going to be Defender with Damo. Uh, Timeout Drawer was opening, and then there was another band, and of course, we all know Timeout Drawer.
Yep, I do at
Oh, yeah,
least.
yeah, yeah,
I don't mind those, but yeah.
yeah. And I'm curious if you have any perspective on this, but yeah. So, I mean, so we had this tour booked. I mean, it was going to be like, it was going to be the first time where I've actually would be going on the road and actually kind of being able to like make a living or at least make some money. which at that point, every tour I've ever done, it was like always like at a loss. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's just like, you just do it to get the experience. But this was going to be the first time that I'm going to like tour, play to the Damo audience, which is already fabulous to begin with. I mean, he had the best crowd. I mean, the Fireside show was like, that was like the audience for me was like a multicultural, like smorgasbord of every, like, yeah, man, woman, non-binary, different colors. I was just like, yeah, this is the rainbow crowd, kind of like a Los Crudos audience.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So,
Man,
and
I miss fucking Crudos, man.
oh yeah, no, I have the discography right behind me, the two record thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, um, so flash forward to the start of the tour, and uh, Damo doesn't make it to the airport, and this is before like cell phones. I mean, cell phones were happening, but no texting. And I think it was later. I think well, we were supposed to start the tour in Chicago at the Abbey, at the old Abbey pub.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then I think it was later that day we got the word from Damo that they had caught him because he missed his flight, landed in Detroit at the airport, which he had gotten flagged a couple years before. And so they took him into a room, strip searched him, and then put him back on a plane back to Germany. Tour canceled.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I I remember that. Because I was working in the office with Chris at that time,
Ugh,
and I remember when that happened. I was just like,
it was so
poor
devastating.
guy.
I mean, and I felt bad for those guys because I know God, what's his name? The guitarist. There's Jason, Chris. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh, it wasn't John. It was yeah, I can't remember who was playing at
And I'm
that
friends with
point,
him.
but
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about though.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, I just remember like everyone, I mean, it was a very depressing night. We did play the show at the Abbey, and I remember getting really drunk beforehand, and we just played this like I don't know what we were doing, but so anyway, and that's really where my alcoholism like was like on full swing, I think was that I will
Peak.
Oh yeah.
blame all that. So anyway, but I stopped
Di-
drinking. Yeah.
yeah, we know. I mean, whatever happened with the musical that you were working on?
Oh, the rock opera, that's still going on. Yeah, we're still working on
Oh,
the
okay.
Geezer
I didn't know if
Senior.
you finished it yet.
Oh yeah, no, that's and it also we've been working on that at Wholesome. And that's actually something, yeah, compared to previous records and obviously you guys, because you guys just go in and just bang it out.
Yeah.
But with this record, we've been working on it for a little over 2 years now. We're almost like 2.5 right now.
Yeah,
And
no.
it's
What is
yeah.
it?
So Geezer Senior, we put together a rock opera called Time of Tim, or is it Tim of Time? I'm not sure, but it's about our guitar player Tim who gets COVID, and I don't know if you've ever heard of people with this thing called or people that are super tasters. Do you know about super tasters?
No, I remember this conversation though.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're a super taster, if you were to like eat something or drink something, you can be like, oh, it's got this and it's got that. Like you could break down all the ingredients.
Wow.
Yeah. And so Tim gets COVID, and so his senses are gone. And then from there, he goes through, he meets different characters. I have a song, Athena has a song in there, and we play characters in this one, and this is like the people that Tim has to. It's kind of like Tommy, but
Yeah,
better.
for sure. Rock opera.
Yeah.
When's it coming? When's it going to be done?
Well, it's the tracking is done. Now we're just and it's pretty much, it's kind of waiting on Sappy. So
Oh, yeah. That's a
so
tough
he's
sell at the moment. He's a man in demand.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's so I mean we were able to get a lot of stuff recorded. So that's all done. Now it's just mixing it and then figuring out a way to put it out. And we have ideas to, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to give too much away,
Sure.
but yeah, we have a really cool idea for the packaging and how it's going to be, you know, how it's going to be presented. And then a live show. We want to do a whole opera with choreography and costumes and
Wow,
like,
that's a production. That's a
yeah,
that's a that's a lot of work.
yeah,
That's a huge um like you're on your vision board. That's big.
yeah.
That's
No, I mean, like I said, it's the biggest thing we've ever tried to work on ever. I
yeah,
mean, the last
for
few
sure.
records. I mean, the fact that we actually got a lot of stuff done. I think the one thing I will say about not drinking, and this is something that Jack has told me, Jack Geezer, shout
Jack
out to
Daniels?
you, huh?
No,
Jack Daniel?
I said Jack Daniels.
Daniels.
No, Jack Geezer, John
Yeah.
Solomon. But he has credited me not drinking for the reason why this band is where we're at now because we've got a lot of stuff done. I mean, I
Yeah,
will say,
good for
and
you.
I'm not doing, yeah, thank you. I'm not doing it to like guilt anybody, um, but it has definitely been very healthy that, when we go and practice, we just get to work. I mean, we'll
So
smoke weed.
different. It's
Yeah,
so different. The only reason our band gets stuff done is because we drink.
right.
Ham sandwich in a can. Christ, this thing's filling.
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh yeah.
what I mean by that is it's the motivator.
It
Yeah.
Get
is.
in, bang it out, get your drink on.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Have you heard
Eric, are you
Gubby's
drinking
new
anymore?
stuff?
Eric, are you drinking anymore?
No, no,
Well, not really, right? Yeah.
no, not right, not really. No,
Yeah.
Good for
I
you.
can't.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm like, I've gone to a few meetings recently. I just didn't go this past week. But it's been more online, and yeah, just
Yeah.
just getting
Yeah,
sick of it at this point.
Good for you,
And
man.
it sucks, but that's all right.
I mean,
Well,
everybody's journey is different. I mean, I don't know. When I quit, I kind of, it was like there was a week or two where I'm just like, I feel like I'm missing out on something. Like I
Yeah,
feel, and then, I think eventually
I just don't know how I'm getting through football. Like, I mean, I don't know. I really have no interest in watching football unless someone's getting me drunk. Like, that is the only, like,
is
I
that
don't care if someone's better than someone else at sports. I don't. So, like, the whole thing is that, like, you spend the Sunday cooking and having beers with your friends. Like,
yeah.
you take that out of the equation, and then it's just a bunch of people
You can
running
still
around chasing a ball, and you're like, what?
you can still cook, man.
I know.
Yeah, I think cooking is very healthy. I think that's, I don't know, whenever there's a couple things that if I don't do when I'm like, when I know that I'm depressed is if I'm not cooking or I'm not listening to records on the turntable. Those two things, like if I don't do any of those, that's when you know that something is off with me. And I've had that we've had ups and
Cooking is
downs.
therapeutic.
Yeah. Yeah. And weed. Yeah, weed is great.
Yeah,
I
there's a
mean,
lot of that rolling around.
yeah. I mean, we're in a legal state. But yeah.
not for me, but
No,
you know.
no.
Not in Texas.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, do you do
Texas
okay
is
in
very,
Texas?
very Texas is very far behind the times in that regard.
Yeah, you're on your own grid too.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Dude, that thing totally screwed us up. Like when I was in Austin, when I was living there,
Mm.
Um,
Oh, that storm.
because yeah, that big storm like a few
Yeah.
years back. Dude, we lost all our water, we lost all our power. I was
Mhm.
living in an old house that had no insulation. It was negative 10 degrees. We don't have any infrastructure for like street care, so like there's no salt trucks or anything. So it was wild. Like I had a week where I was living in a negative 10-degree house with no insulation
Fuck.
and no water or power. It's
Ugh.
like,
Yeah.
okay.
Texas is definitely not built for cold snap winter like that, you know.
Oh, I
No,
mean,
that one was rough.
I learned that when Veraverse was down in New Orleans, and it's like like we left on Mardi Gras to go to Mississippi, and it just turns like it was like 30 degrees, and there was a little bit of snow. Like it was more like sleet, and we were just like watching all the cars just like sliding around, and it was
Yeah.
of course we're like, what the yeah.
Yeah,
It's
there's
different.
no,
It's different when the snow hits up north, you know, compared to when the snow hits down south. It's a little more chaotic.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But so something that you were talking about earlier, Eric. I'm just gonna jump around here. So obviously I think all of us have shared stages in different parts of the God damn. Do you hear that?
No.
No.
Oh, that was with the cats fighting right now. You might hear some.
my cat's been trying to knock over this selfie stick the
Oh, is that
entire
what you got?
time.
Yeah. But so yeah, so we all three of us have either played on the same stage or been, at each other's shows in different parts of the country. Eric, you just reminded me, and of course, right behind you is
Oh
the
yeah.
uh, is the flyer. So besides, so Eric is a busy guy. He's in NIXD. He's also in Jabba, great band, Jabba,
Job.
Jabba.
Yeah, Scott, you did half of these flyers.
I know.
Yeah. So
Jax
anyway,
was not at that show.
yeah. So that flyer was a show that I played with Eric when he was in the band Joan of Arc, the great Joan of Arc, on tour with Promise Ring, and was Holocron on there?
Holocron, V Reverse, Joan of Arc. Yeah, Promise Ring. I
Yeah.
don't know what this says. It's probably the date.
Oh, Avec.
With
Quebec City.
Avec is with.
Yeah. But yeah.
$5.
What venue was that?
It was a library, like on
No,
the
but I mean,
fourth floor.
you said it was in
Quebec City, Canada.
Quebec City?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And was that your first time in Canada? It was mine.
No, it was weird. I don't know why we went to Canada so much, but I was there like three separate times. I think that may have been the first one. I think that was the 30 Degrees Everywhere tour. I think that was the Promise Ring first record, and Joan of Arc, the Portable Monolove. They kind of came out at the same time. I mean, Promise Ring was already touring and stuff. They were always doing something.
Yeah.
I always wish I could have done more of that.
But that was that was the only tour you did with Joan of Arc, or how long were you in Joan of
No,
Arc?
we did we did a bunch of tours. That might have been the long one. One we went on was like 10 weeks long, and that was crazy.
Oh.
That was too much living on top of each other. It was the Captain Jazz Band. It was like there were 6 of us in there.
Oh,
all of the band's equipment just stinking. We went through 5 starters or something ridiculous. Like we were driving through the South and just kind of didn't have the panel on, so you could hit the starter with a wrench to get you like through the South. Like it was like 90 degrees, and we had to drive with the heat on because it like was kept overheating. And then like it was hell. Yeah. Like I wish I could have toured like more in like a real van or something
instead of this
like a larger thing.
Oh,
Sure.
Eric needs the rock star treatment. He needs to be in a bus, huh?
Dude, we all stunk. It was bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah. So
after the Ghost and Vodka tour, my car just like smelled so bad, and I was just like, "What is going on?"
mm.
And I found a pair of like Sam's sandals underneath my seat.
Nasty.
And
Ooh, Sam Zurich, folks. Yeah, I can imagine.
and
Dude, if you wear
On that
swim
tour-
trunks, you can just shower in them all the time.
Yeah, that's right. Because
no, that
And the pants.
Right.
so he wore those shorts, right? Like didn't he have like shorts and a tank top and slippers?
yeah, he would wear he
sandals.
would wear shorts and a tank top when there was like 2 feet of snow, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But so I found these sandals, but like the whole tour, like he would shower in his clothes,
Right, I heard about that.
and it was like what are you doing, And he's like, well, I don't have to wash my clothes,
Yeah.
because I'm just showering in them. It's like, okay, man, whatever.
It's one way to go about business.
I guess,
Hey, we took somebody's on one of the tours I was on once. I'm not gonna say who this was, but we had to take somebody's shoes and throw them away and leave them without any shoes and go to a store and buy them some shoes.
Mm.
That person was
I-
pissed.
Nah.
I know it. I know
You know who
exactly-
this is.
Yeah, I
Was it
do.
Kevin Frank?
It doesn't matter. But like, no,
Foot powder gets
I know
spilled
exactly
in
who you're
gas.
talking about.
Dude, talking about smelly vans just triggered the smell of the V reverse, man. Especially, I think that's what broke us up. I don't
The
think it
smell of
was.
your van.
Yeah, like thinking like, oh, do I got to go on another tour in this smelly ass van? No, I'm done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just it's weird. I just had this like this odor that just kind of like triggered in my nostril. I'm like, I remember
Hey,
that.
Angel, what years were you in that band, V Reverse?
So we started in the fall of 95 and then we ended in the fall of 97. So yeah.
Really? I thought you guys were around for longer than.
Oh no, it was like we were like a comet in a way. Like we burned really quickly. I mean, when that band started, we pretty much wrote all of our material in like a span of 6-8 months.
Well,
I
Angel,
still see-
were you at the you mentioned Grottville along like way back in the interview or whatever, and
Yeah.
did you go to that show in some kind of like some hall in the suburbs, like where I think it was like the Last Gauge show? I'm
It
pretty
was the
sure
Moose Lodge.
That was the Moose Lodge. No, that's funny. I missed that show.
Okay, because we played there with them at that show.
Oh,
I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't from Chicago, so I didn't really recognize the significance of this show. I was just there to get fucked up and play a show. And
I remember Tim paying you guys and you being so happy you got beer money.
probably,
Like, you're like, oh my God,
Probably.
we're getting paid. Like,
yeah.
That was an epic show. Like, it was really, really fun.
yeah.
Like,
There was people crying.
Eric-
I remember.
yeah.
yeah,
Kevin Frank-
people were
Kevin
really
Frank
into it.
cried.
But that night, Eric drank a bunch of Robitussin, and also he thought it was a good idea to eat like 20 packets of Taco Bell hot sauce. And
Oh, yeah.
Did you puke on
It's called
stage? I can't remember.
experimental music
Yeah, right.
or diet.
But that was a funny memory for me.
And that show's been recorded, I think. Well, I know there's
It
video.
was packed. That was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I see that video and there's like people that I know, like that I went to school with that are in the audience. Gubby's in there and like a bunch of random people.
Gubby's in some sort of new band with Neil Keener,
Oh,
and they're really
I-
good. They sound like Big Black. It's like they have like no drummer, or they don't have one yet. And he Gubby played me like 8 of their tracks. I listened to all of them. I thought it was really good. It was cool.
I'll check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
no,
should be doing something soon. I think. I was already like, man, you guys would fit great with Joe Bubba. Like, because it's still kind of electronic.
well, I hear
Is
Jabba.
hey Angel, is Gubby still doing like stand up? I know he was doing that for a little bit.
I have not heard him doing any stand up in a while. I mean, I think the best was I don't know. Were you guys at Mike Kinsella's? I think it was his 40th. He had like a birthday party at Hungry Brain,
Uh,
and it was
no, I don't.
oh okay, and it was like it was basically as a roast.
Oh,
People were coming on
Oh.
stage and roasting him, and Gubby got up on stage and roasted him. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was pretty funny. And I'm like, oh, like look at this guy. And I know he checks out comedians, like he's one of those guys, but I've never, yeah. Have you ever seen him perform or do stand up?
No, he sent me some videos of him doing some stuff back in the day. I mean, this is probably like 15 years ago or something,
Oh,
you know. But he did some stand up at the Abbey or something.
oh, okay. No,
really?
Yeah.
see.
Hey, Angel, I wanted to say that that video that you put together for Eric's band Jobaba was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
No,
that
the video
was
turned out great.
that was super fun. And then, Eric, I hope because I was worried when I was making the video. I'm like, I hope all the graphics are, because I want everybody to see the band performing. I'm one of those kind of guys, but you were cool with it.
Oh yeah, dude. I appreciated it very much. Like, especially since we don't have anything recorded yet. It was like kind of like, oh, at least there's something that exists right now. And like, if we're trying to get a show or something, we can
Straight to a live
show
album,
somebody.
man. Straight
Like-
to a live album. There you go.
Yeah,
Eric.
Yeah.
straight to a live record.
Right.
And I'm going to put it out
First-
there, folks. Whoever's watching this, if you're in a band and you think you're good, and you want me to record your concert or record your set and I'll make a video, I'm down. Just get me in for free. That's all you need to do. Just
Yeah. I like the size of that room. It really made it feel like there was people there.
yeah. No, it
The
was,
color code, like it was like the perfect size. I was like, this is great. I love that place. I thought that was awesome. And
It was
it
a
was
good-
like there was no like real need for like much of a PA. It was just kind of like perfect.
yeah. And you guys were great. And I was afterwards. I was saying to Athena, I'm like, this you guys kind of reminded me of Defender in a way. What we were trying to do. Obviously, definitely very melodic. I think with Defender, we were all about, because we were huge fans of like German rock, but also like, like the post-punk kind of just gnarly, noisy stuff. And we would, do a lot of stuff to kind of kick the audience or basically clear the room. I think that was kind of our
Oh yeah. That's what Tetsuo was good at. And
I mean,
just intentionally trying to get people to leave your shows. That's I don't know what kind of business model that is, but I mean,
when Peterson kept booking you guys last, it wasn't because you're a headliner.
yeah, it
It's
was
that
to get
the
people out of the
Fireside wanted to
club.
clean up.
Yeah, like maybe you want to get out of here now.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tetsuo was another great band. And you got to work with John McIntyre, which I don't think anybody knows. How was that? You have any stories about that time?
He did not talk very much. We pulled up in my '78 Lincoln Continental town car that had Emo Core 1 license plates. They were vanity plates. And we fit all 4 members of the band, the drum kit, 2 Marshall stacks, our guitars, and my bass amp all in that freaking car. That's how big the trunk was.
Damn.
I mean, like there was like 4 of us like in the front seat, but the rest of it got in the back seat in the trunk. And I think John McIntyre thought it was pretty freaking silly that these like teenagers are filing out of this emerald green freaking Lincoln with Emo Core written on the license plates. It was pretty silly.
That was your license plate, Eric, in high school?
Emo Core 1, yeah.
Oh my God. I would
wish
have
could
kicked the
find
shit
those.
out of I think I would have kicked the shit out of you in high school.
Oh man, we weren't like that. We were making fun of it, or I was, and then I never got included on my own joke. You know, and like they're like trying to make fun of something, and everyone's like, "No, that you're an emo." I'm like, "Don't call me that.
Well,
that was an insulting thing to call somebody back then."
you kind of are though, man.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. It's funny you're talking about emo core because you know that's what
Talking
we're talking
about.
because I remember having that conversation with I think Tim and Victor in the early 90s because that's when I started hearing the word emo and I'm like, what is this emo? Like, what do they keep talking about? Emo, 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 emo.
Yeah, it means it meant you're a pussy. You're a crybaby.
Right. I mean,
Is that what it meant in Chicago?
Yeah, it was a rude thing to call somebody. That's the way I took it. Like, I'm not some freaking emo, but I was, and I am still. that's the unfortunate part of me.
Truth comes out, huh?
Yeah,
we're all emo, but you know, when somebody
Eric's
else
out of the
tells
closet. He's out of the emo closet.
yeah, that's right. I gotta. There, if you guys need me, I'll be writing some stuff in my journal.
your chapbook. I'm gonna write a zine about it right here. Like,
That's it. You're going in my zine.
yeah. No, I mean it was. I remember that like because I think that was around the time when Maxim Rock and Roll made that. I don't know if you remember this. They made a whole thing of we're not going to cover anything that's not hardcore punk.
Yeah.
So no
They
ska.
they took a stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Punk Planet that kind of coined that phrase of emo.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, I think so. In their early days, and it kind of stuck, and like all of us thought it was a fucking joke. You know, like none of us took it seriously at all.
right.
And
you guys get
but
like
now-
Letterman's? Do you get Letterman's jackets that said like emo core on it, like with an X through, or like
Not yet.
no,
that would have
Not-
been that compared to like those straight edge jackets that were out there.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
had
yeah.
emo core jacket. That would have been fucking hot.
Do you remember Schaumburg
Oh yeah,
Straight Edge?
yeah.
Do I remember what?
Schaumburg Straight Edge. They used to wear those jackets and McGregor.
Oh. No, I didn't realize there was a Schomburg straight edge.
Schaumburg. You know, tough neighborhood.
I mean,
Schaumburg.
Yeah.
yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
No, I just remember the green Letterman straight edge Chicago jackets.
Mm,
You know,
yeah. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I don't know. It was like I think it was like I think the first time I saw him was in Glen Ellen at what was it? Kool-Aid. It was like those green Letterman jackets, and I think it was like Judd from Dickie Moe and Trigwater had one.
Oh, okay.
Were you jealous?
Did it have you running in circles?
I mean, I was straight edge at the time, so maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
With the Krishna tail.
Yeah, exactly. I did.
Yeah, that was the first thing I remember. I'm like, dude, this guy's got a Krishna tail. He must like Shelter.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Because I can't think of another band.
That's when you met Scott. That's what's going on.
Wait, you mean Shelter? Shelter. Yeah, I saw them actually. I saw them at the McGregor's. I think they played that.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, well, here's something I'm going to share with you guys in the audience because I trust you guys. But I went through a lot of different I was kind of like looking for like a spiritual center even in my younger days. And at one point, I used to hang out at the Krishna temple on Sundays because you'd go there, you get a free meal, and chant or whatever. And I remember when Shelter came to town because I recognized some of the devotees from the Krishna temple who were at the show.
Nice.
So obviously I
Well,
gave all that up.
when they
I was-
played McGregor's, do you remember that he came up on stage with a cane?
Who,
And he was started telling a story about how like he got jumped by a bunch of skins the night before, and that
no.
they beat him up. But like, and as he's telling the story, they're building up the guitar riff underneath it. And then they go right into "I Need Your Shelter," and he just throws the cane and crowd surfs into the audience. You're like, "That's a miracle! He's healed!" I was just like, "Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me!"
So remind me, this was Ray of Today.
Yeah,
Ray
Okay.
Campbell.
yeah,
all right.
but it was pretty funny. I don't know, man. I was like, I don't know about all this. This seems a little bit far fetched.
Corny.
Yeah, corny is.
Yeah.
Very, very theatrical.
Yeah,
Yeah. Did we go to that show together, Eric? I think we might
yeah.
have gone.
I think Tim's mom used to drop us off on like Wednesdays and stuff because we were like 15 or whatever. You were clearly 18.
Yeah.
But I was 15 and I didn't have a license.
I think, yeah, no, I remember that show. Yeah. And I have a lot of funny memories with Donna Kinsella, her dropping us off at shows.
Yeah.
Like I remember when she dropped us off to see Jane's Addiction at the Aragon in '90.
Oh, I didn't go to that. I remember
Oh.
you guys went to go see them.
Yeah. And then yeah. And the show ran late, and I remember we got back in, and Tim's mom was yelling at all of us, like yelled at Tim, yelled at Mike, yelled at me. And I think like,
What are you supposed to do?
I mean, we got out late, and then she's like, it's almost midnight. What are you guys doing? What's going on there? Angel, what happened to your glasses? Because my glasses got smashed that night.
Oh, sure.
And it was just, yeah. And I think Tim and Mike got grounded, and he had to get his hair cut.
That's it.
Yeah.
So my memory of her is that she would always make me eat so much food.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Like anytime I'd go over to the Kinsellas, it was just like she was just like, "No, you need to eat more, eat more, eat more," and she was just like keep shoveling food in my face.
It's like going to my house or Eric's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly. And
Scott's only had one cheeseburger this year.
Mm.
That's all Scott's eaten. Everything else has been an IPA.
I think I made a cheeseburger for him when he came to Texas here a couple weeks ago.
yeah,
Two
you did.
cheeseburger.
Yeah. No, it was funny. I remember I had a band that was short lived, but I thought you might find this interesting because we're talking about Tim's mom or Mike's mom, whatever.
Yeah.
So I had a band with Mike Kinsella and Ryan Rapsis and Bob Nana.
Oh,
What the hell
Heavy
is this?
hitters.
What
A
was
lot of
that?
heavy hitters.
yeah.
What's that?
I said a lot of heavy hitters.
Yeah. What was that called?
Oh yeah, Max Win.
Mm.
I have
By
never
Pearl?
heard of it.
Max Win by Pearl?
Yeah,
Like Hawkwind, but Maxwind.
it was named after my Blue Sparkle set. I don't know if you remember that,
Mm.
we didn't really ever do anything. You know, we never played live and we never really recorded anything. But we have basement tapes from the Kinsellas, and it's on the first Braid record, like in between. You know, like the in betweener things where they have like radio stuff.
Yeah, some like
going
lo-fi
on.
stuff. Some
On
lo-fi
the
stuff.
first record, right? Yeah, the Boys and Girls. What was that? Age
Yeah.
something.
Frankie Welfare
Oh, that's
Boy,
you
Age 5.
guys?
Yeah, Frankie Welfare Boy, I guess.
Yeah, Age 5.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. And
I
there's a little snippet of it in there. And later Bob used one of those riffs on a Braid record.
You guys file suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
I'm getting into litigation right now
Yeah.
because I wrote that.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I would definitely be asking for at least a cut or at least some credit, right? Get
Oh, I don't give a shit.
God sounds like Dave Mustaine all of a sudden.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah. They stole my riffs, man.
Yeah. Well, he's getting back at him because he's putting the last Megadeth record's going to be like supposedly like a lot of them old Metallica songs that he wrote.
Really, really.
Well, he already put it out, but it's I think he did a cover or an original, whatever, however you want to say it, of Ride the Lightning.
Mm, that's right.
Because apparently he wrote it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. He's such a weird personality, man. Like I
Yeah,
cannot get down with that guy.
I mean, have you ever watched there's that Metallica, there's like a video recording of Metallica, I think in San Francisco with Dave Mustaine, and he does all the stage banter. Like Dave Mustaine does all the talking, which is wild.
he just makes
Yeah.
fun of people the entire time and is rude.
Yeah, I mean he's doing like how's it going? This next song. I think he's the one that does the the major rager, like how you fuck kids like to meet Cliff Burton.
Well,
But I mean,
that's like testament to why he maintains that was his band.
yeah, and it's because I'm so used to like James Hetfield being the center, he's the guy now, but before, he was he was doing all the stage banter. He was the alpha male, I guess.
Well, I'll say this: I fucking hate Dave Mustaine's vocals, but the first three records are my favorite Metallica records. So he did something right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he left his stink in there for a minute.
Dave Mustaine's
Yeah.
always wrote a lot of good riffs, actually. It's the pairing of the vocals sometimes, but I mean, riff wise, I think the riffs are awesome.
I'm taking out a $2 million bank loan to get this Vinnie Vincent record. I don't know about anybody wants to go in on this.
Yeah, what's up with
shit
that?
me.
Did you see that?
It's amazing. What an asshole. Like, sorry.
Well,
What the fuck?
I don't know
Angel,
anything.
Angel, do you know about that?
A little bit. So he
I know.
recorded this record, and if you want to listen to it, you have to give him $2 million. Is
$2
that
million.
Yeah.
Seems
Oh,
reasonable.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that one. It's like that guy, that farmer bro guy that bought the Wu-Tang album.
Oh
Remember?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I
So-
mean it totally makes sense if you don't think about it.
Yeah. Well, he parted it out. You can get each individual song for $200,000.
Hey, man, budget buy.
I mean, how do you not pay for that?
I mean,
I just
I
want
can't
this
even
thing,
imagine
though.
what it's like to get paid for anything.
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, none of us are getting paid for any of this shit. I mean,
No, this is an
So-
expense.
but why do we do it? That's a good question to ask. Like, why do we bother?
oh
DIY,
man, just
do I
love it.
bother?
We love it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's this whole thing with Scott and Eric for me is like, because we love it, because we love getting together with friends, and I mean, it's a big excuse. I mean, I know that sounds soft and emo-y for like Eric should be saying this stuff, but
That's right.
I mean, that's right. But that's actually what, especially with the distance. I mean, we do it because we love it. We love to see our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why you
don't
go.
know
That's
what-
why you go. That's why you go play shows, right? Because so you can run into your friends. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what would you? What? I don't know what people do. I mean, that's why they
I think that
go shopping.
Mike, yeah, I think that Mike hit the point there where it's like the whole reason we exist is to like maintain friendships, and
Yeah.
so it's like we've been close for so long. We've been in bands since we were teenagers, so it's like there. I mean, I've known Eric since I was like 14 or 15 years old, something like that. So I mean, it's like, it's just an excuse to hang out, and I think that both, me and Mike specifically are like really focused on being productive. So if we
Yeah.
get together, we want to produce something.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's like it's a strange compulsion because it's like you and I were talking about this the other day. Is that like a lot of the reasons why all of us that play music together, like it's all goal orientated. It's not just to hang out. You know, I mean, it is to hang out, but you want to accomplish something while you're doing it.
No,
And I think that's
you want to hang out, but the hangout
but for
gives
not for no
you
reason.
gives
Like
no, but it gives you something that you can then do something
and
with.
create. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, what the like? I don't want to. I mean, I don't know.
but it's a
But yeah,
byproduct of
otherwise,
it's a byproduct of the hanging out.
yeah.
The hanging out is first, actually, because it's not one of those bands where people just get together to make a product and then they don't talk to each other. They're not friends. They
Right.
don't banter. They don't blow each other up with 487 text messages by fucking 5 a.m. Like,
I know you hate that. I'm sorry, man.
well, Scott's got
Oh yeah,
insomnia
Scott's
and
on
Eric,
fire. I
Scott's got
will.
insomnia and Eric gets up really, really early for his job. So, I mean, like, sometimes there's like a lot of stuff coming in hot and heavy, like 5, 6 a.m.
Yeah, it's like
That's
I don't know if you're getting up or going to bed. Like usually at that time.
Me? I'm
No.
getting up. It's
Like,
Scott. No.
Oh yeah, you can't predict my shit.
Yeah.
I'm my sleep schedule is fucked.
Hmm. So you have like are you the insomniac in the band?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I I used to be a major night owl back in the day, and especially when I was drinking. But as I gotten older now, yeah. I mean, I can still get up. I mean, I can stay up till maybe 1, but then I end up waking up at 7 a.m. So if you need to
I
text me,
Like
Scott,
I
I'd
don't
say
have a problem. Oh, sorry. What was that?
I was gonna say, so if you wanted to text me, I'd say after 7 a.m. I'll be around,
Yeah.
be awake. But anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I don't have a problem falling asleep. It's just I can't stay asleep. So it's
Mhm.
like, I can fall asleep at, 11 or whatever, and then but I'm up at 4, you know, and then I'm just awake for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's not brutal, but it's, I have had times where I've gone like 3 days without any sleep. So it's like, a problem.
it is.
I
Actually,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. What was that?
No, you go ahead.
No, this is boring. Let's
No.
move on.
Well, actually, Eric, I can't pronounce his last name. Kmiec.
Mick?
Kimek, yeah,
Is that the guitar player Trigwater? Eric Mick?
I think so. Well, he
He's
says,
also in Interesting Bricks.
he says, I'm up past my bedtime just to watch this.
Oh my god.
I remember Eric
Bad
Kamick.
decision.
Uh, he's a very sweet fella, and he
Yeah.
makes really cool music.
Okay. Shout out to you, Eric, wherever you're
Yeah,
at.
he's I don't know if there's still a band. Interesting Bricks is the slide trombone player from Sheer Accident.
Oh, Tim Jones?
Yeah, we played with them once. They were really fucking good.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot their concert in July at
Oh,
Martyrs.
cool.
Yeah, and you've shared stages with Cheer Accident.
Yeah, at the Bog Theater.
Yeah.
Like I live like
What was
4
that like?
blocks from there. Yeah, like
What was that like?
Tetsuo and Psychic. I just saw that flyer on Instagram somewhere.
That's right. Yeah.
That was a fun show, actually. I mean, like it was a weird one,
That
but it was
was
fun.
the first time I ever smoked weed before playing a concert, and I
Whoa.
hid behind the fucking drape because I was like completely
Oh, I
paranoid out of my
forgot about
mind. Like I was like, I cannot do this. I don't want to be here. I don't want to play these songs. And I just hung out to the side and just played everything in the shadows.
How long ago was that, Eric?
95?
Oh, okay, long time ago. Sorry, I
It
thought
had to have been.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought you meant it was something more recent. I was like, what the fuck?
No, this
Yeah. Now if you're a seasoned
1995,
pro,
like
you could
forever.
you could probably smoke a joint and then jump on stage and just like, all right, guys.
I didn't like it. It was made me so self-conscious.
Oh yeah.
Angel
Playing
Grotville used to hand out joints when we played at like shows and house parties and stuff.
You're bringing the Wonder joints.
Hey,
Man,
guys,
if you were in the front row, you were definitely getting a freebie.
See, yeah, I wish I would have caught you guys. Oh, Otto wants to know more about Eric's emo car.
So do I. So do I.
Yeah, so
Well,
the emo core one.
it wound up catching on fire in the Buffalo Grove police station. But that was before, like, I had switched out the license plates. It was before I had vanity plates. I put them from my one car onto the other car, and I was driving my job at the American Pet Motels. And they realized that I put the front license plate on the back and the back on the front. So the sticker for the license plate was actually on the front of the car. So I had no sticker in the back. And when they pulled it over, the plates didn't match the car. And that wound up giving me 3 tickets, which they were going to put me in a holding cell for. And they took me to the Buffalo Grove police station. And as I was in like the room with them, these cops are all looking outside in the front, and my car is just smoking. And they're like, "That's your car, right?" And they're like, "Yeah." They're like, and they tore up the 3 tickets and told me to leave. They kicked me out of the police station because they didn't want to deal with my car on fire. And I had to drive it home. And then I got it fixed, and then it caught on fire again. Well,
It's a Crown Vic.
3 car fires I've been in.
It's a Crown Vic, man. It's a Ford.
That was that was pretty funny when police are just like, "Leave, you're a menace,
Yeah.
get out of here."
I mean, Buffalo Grove cops are like, they could be as
Oh,
hardcore
they're
as the
sticking the
Wheeling.
muds.
Yeah, yo, mate. I mean, and it's funny because my folks, they still live in Wheeling, so I'm always there, and I think the police are a lot more chill than they used to be when we were coming up. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like nobody uses turn signals anymore. Maybe it's just me. I just feel like that's like a dead art. Like, you used to get pulled over for like that, or like no seatbelt. Like, that doesn't happen really anymore.
Mm. I mean, we would get pulled over just because there'd be like 3 or 4 of us in the car.
Yeah, because they're up to no good.
Yeah. What do you got? What are you guys up to? You got that? You smoking that weed?
Yeah.
You got any marijuana in there? Yeah.
You got any of those jazz sticks? What they call them?
So Athena
Jazz
says,
cabbage. That's what it is called.
yeah. So Athena says Eric's emo car was Christine.
It was. it was a dangerous car.
Yeah. That thing was huge, man. Like I was impressed that we fit as much as we could into that thing.
Yeah, we would have, if it would have actually not been a death trap, we could have gone on tour in that. We could have pulled it off somehow. For sure. Like
4 people in the front seat. 4 people in the front seat for a whole like 4-week tour.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been comfortable.
We would have done it though, for sure.
Yeah,
that tour would not have completed.
Yeah, Andre would have lost his mind. He would have just exploded. Get off of on top of me.
Yes.
And Mancini would just give me Indian rug burns the entire time. I don't know why he'd do that. He would always did that. He'd just be like, I'd say something stupid, and he'd be like, "Give me your arm." And I would give him my arm, and he would give me a big old Indian rug burn, or whatever those are called. When you like twist someone's arm. I don't know why it's called that.
Yeah, is that the, well, obviously, I mean, is that considered politically correct or incorrect? I don't know.
Probably, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, you can edit that, but that was the same car that got you to the session with the very quiet John McIntyre. So he didn't talk to you guys at all?
Trying to give him Flamin' Hot Cheetos and Strawberry Quick, and he was just not entertained.
Did you try to talk to him about like squirrel bait or anything, or?
I talking about Bastro. What's that about?
Bastro, yeah.
Yeah.
Was he buying it? Was he buying it? Like, was he talking and engaging in that?
No,
Oh yeah,
not at all.
Not for
with
you,
me, he
maybe for
was.
Scott.
Scotty was like Scott had a little bit more
No.
class than I did. I was just like, I remember going through the closet and like there was a giant gold record in there. It was Brad Wood
Oh yeah.
recording Prince for the Batman soundtrack.
Oh,
And
no
I'm
way.
like, is this a real gold record? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, why? You just threw it in the closet? You don't care? And no.
Nope.
I'm like, all right.
And this was at IDFul, right? You guys recorded this
Yeah.
at, yeah, which I missed out on IDFul, but when I recorded, we recorded at Engine.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fancy. Yeah.
Yeah, which
I've recorded there.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, Engine was great. And it was I guess it was the I guess it was, after IDFul closed, Engine was going to be the follow-up. And then I think Brad Wood left before
No,
that.
he moved out to like Australia or something, and then James Bond took over Engine.
Right.
We actually mixed the Ghost and Vodka record there at Engine.
Yeah.
And I recorded something else with Sanford there later
Mm.
with Gabe from. Oh no, it was. I did a little side project that I recorded there, but
Right.
it was.
What the fuck?
But it's a really nice studio,
Oh,
Yeah.
and it was funny. It was funny when we went in there. Rick Bayless was doing like voiceovers for his cooking show or whatever. So like he
That's
was
really
in the
weird.
studio hanging out. Yeah. I thought you'd like that, Eric, because I
I
know
was
you
gonna
like to
say,
cook.
this sounds familiar. I heard about you and Rick Bayless.
Mm.
No comment.
I may have made a comment to Rick Bayless on Instagram 2 days ago, like saying, "Hey, buddy, thanks for all the cooking lessons. I've been watching you since I was a teenager," and then didn't remember that I did it, and then like was like, "Oh God, why did I contact someone like that? I don't even know this person."
See, I do the same thing, Eric. I do the same thing.
I don't know what the hell. It's like I get something in my head. I think I'm being nice, but it's just weird.
I mean, depends.
I don't think that's really weird.
No. I mean, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I think it's.
I'm pretty sure he
I
gets
mean,
worse.
like,
Yeah.
That's the way things work nowadays,
I mean, I was talking to Mike about this earlier today. Is that like, I've had a lot of unique opportunities that arose because I just wrote someone randomly. Like just to be like, hey, I respect what you do.
Mhm.
And I think that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Because
Get to put
again,
something
with
positive out.
yeah, just let someone know that they're doing something you like, or whatever, and like if that turns into them working with you, that's great. So
Yeah.
I don't have a problem putting my foot out there and just being like, hey, I like what you're doing.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I've
Hey,
made some of the craziest connections just from like cold texting somebody.
Hey, that's
So-
how we got Nodis on the cover of our last record. We just wrote him an email.
Yeah, I
and said-
can't believe that.
We said, hey,
That's so
hey,
awesome.
Nodis, can we put this
Hey,
photo
no,
from?
it's-
We actually wrote Grant Britton first and asked him if we could use the photo, and he said you have to ask Nodis. And I was like, can I get his email? And he gave me his email and reached out to him. And yeah,
There he
that's
is.
That's a Grant Britton photo of Nodis Kappas.
Wow.
And it, like that's like childhood, that's like a kid when we were kids, like that's a skater we looked up to, and
Yeah.
just hey, you're
Yeah.
right, Scott. The shots you don't take.
It's awesome.
Not us and
Exactly.
God, man. Like,
But
No, I was thinking about that too earlier in this conversation where it was like, oh yeah, we got Nodis on our fucking album cover somehow,
yeah.
just because we asked. We're just like, hey, is this okay? And he was like, yeah, this is rad, cool. I mean,
Scott's in a
I
project
mean,
that's got a bunch of people contributing right now. Angel, I don't know if you know about it.
No, please tell. Do tell.
it's this project called Moy. Um, it's me and Jason Butler, who goes under the name B Conductor, THE. But anyways, we're just doing a bunch of remix stuff now. So it's like the last one had Chris Connolly on it.
Oh wow, the
Uh,
great Chris Connolly. Yeah.
yeah, and then so we have a couple more coming up, which is like String Theory, and then um, there's another one that is. Do you know Sean Busick from Mile Marker?
I know of him, and I mean I think we played with Mile Marker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. That's an interesting show too. But yeah, so
Hey,
you're
hey, Angel,
So
it was Heritage, Mile Marker, Defender. I think that was at the
Double Door.
Double Door. Yeah, great show.
And something happened. So okay, yeah. So this something happened that night at that show, and I was not in the room when American Heritage was playing. But do you remember what I'm talking about? Was somebody throwing things at you guys?
Could have been. Could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was in the band at that time. Was I, Mike?
No.
I don't remember.
It was Andre, me, and Adam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Refresh my memory, Angel. What happened?
So, and I hate to say it, and I don't want to mention their names, but I actually knew the person that was causing trouble.
That's what it's all right.
So I was downstairs in the dressing room with the young lady that I was dating at the time, and we were just hanging out. And I had this plan to go upstairs to check you guys out because you guys were playing after us, and all of a sudden I heard, and I couldn't, it was hard to tell, but I could hear somebody on stage yelling like, "Hey, you motherfuckers throwing shit at us, fuck you." Like it was,
It sounds like me.
and then
But actually, I think it was Andre.
okay.
I maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
That does, yeah.
That sounds like an Andre move to me.
Yeah. And then I found out that it was one of my friends who, I don't know what he was going, I guess he got really drunk and
Who cares? Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, you're up there. Somebody throws something at you. I mean, yeah, it's in the moment, whatever.
yeah.
At least it's not shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. But then,
Yeah.
and then, of course, what happened afterwards, which
Wait, did somebody get kicked out?
no, so after the show, because I'm just gonna say the name, Kevin Foote. We all know.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I think I've told you this story before, but so Kevin Foote, who we all know and
Yeah.
some of us love, who also had
Just for the record, he's sober now.
good.
But I think I remember this show because I got in a fight with him that night.
Where
Not a
was
physical one.
Got it.
At Double Door.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Because we got paid.
So
yeah.
You got
I
paid.
think
Go
I
ahead.
did. I think I
Hey, let
did
Angel-
play that show.
Let Angel go.
Oh no, I was gonna say so the show ended. It was a great night. And yeah, obviously I'm glad to hear that Kevin has, got himself clean, but he got these Monday night like shows at Double Door, and he was booking like really good acts, good shows. But so that night we got paid, and I remember being like, man, it's a lot of money. And we packed up, we left, and then I think I found out the next day or two that everybody was like surrounding Kevin, be like, "Where's the rest of the money?"
I remember that now. I do remember that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
I definitely played that night. I remember it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I've come around with Kevin and I've had him in art shows and stuff
Yeah,
that I curate, and he I mean, amazing artist, and he's like really cleaned up his act, and he's not the same person that he was.
Hey, Angel, did you ever go to one of the shows the free Monday show, the free beer Monday shows at the what was that, Excalibur or something like that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, wait, free.
They were giving away free beer at the, was Scott, wasn't that Excalibur? Was that the name of the club?
Yeah, it was.
The
Because
meat market?
Mary
They-
Tyler played there, right?
Oh yeah, Twin Haters, Mary Tyler, Morphine, like,
Yeah, yeah.
and we played there with they were giving, it was, people were walking up to the bar just saying, "Give me 6 beers," and they were just handing over 6 beers. It was out of control. They had dancers from the Admiral going on back
Whoa.
behind.
What the fuck?
I think it was, yeah, it was was that
Okay.
Mary Tyler or Twin Haters, one of the two. But anyway, that didn't last very long, man. That was a wild couple. That was like a couple months of. Yeah, that was wild.
See, I missed that.
I only
mean,
Good turnouts for those shows, though. Really good turnouts for those shows.
of course.
I only
Sure.
went. I only went to one of them, and I was just like, I don't want to be here right now. You know.
Yeah,
Like-
fuck Excalibur. That place is a meat market, man. Wasn't it like that was the building that was like
Not
the
at the night,
castle?
not at the night they were doing these kind of shows, man. These
They were
punk shows.
punk shows?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it was awesome.
That's a haunted place too.
And it was open all the way up. I mean, it was like all the floors were still open. Like it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, you know,
No,
you know,
I was in the.
yeah, they
I
used
was
to
in the
be-
balcony. I think.
Hmm.
You weren't just drinking $1.50 Huber box at the empty bottle or something. Remember, I
Oh
drank
my
a
God!
lot of
Yes,
that shit.
yes. That shit tasted horrible.
It was bad. It was real bad, but it was cheap and it got you drunk.
Yeah, that was the key. I think that's, you know, what killed me from drinking was the all the microbrews, the really strong IPAs. That killed me because, you know,
I didn't know about IPAs until Heritage. I just didn't. It wasn't anything I heard of
Wasn't-
really. And then Scott was
don't
drinking
pay.
all these beers were 10 proof.
Don't
I'm like,
don't blame me,
wow,
man.
No, you were drinking Bush. You're fine with just drinking Bush, and Scott would be drinking
Yeah,
well,
some
like
du-
Alpha King,
some-
and like
some double
Lloyd's type
double
shit.
IPA.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, some Ruination. You remember that shit? That was
Yeah.
too bitter. That shit was just bad. Like I was like, man, why? Like, why does it taste like this? It can't all be Hop Slam, that's for sure.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Shit's actually
That,
$1 a 6-pack.
yeah, that
That's
one's
12.
that one's like 20 proof or something.
It's crazy.
It's like 20.
That you could get shit can off of a 6-pack of beer is nuts.
But when we were younger, we could all get shit faced off a 6-pack of beer, probably. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Really young. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
When- Well, here's an anecdote. When I was a kid, I was a teenager, and I would go down and visit Mike in Champaign. Like Mike and Adam and Ray, they all kind of lived together, and you know, I mean, in the same neighborhood.
That was Gravilla. Yeah, we lived together.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Gravilla.
Yep. And I would go down and
and this was back when
we-
champagne was cool, when it was
Yeah.
like the hoppy-
Early 90s, very early 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and so I would go down and I'd, you know, I get like moonshine, and we mixed up some moonshine and Kool-Aid.
Mm.
Oh,
And-
Tough Man juice.
Oh, it was so bad. It was like murder. And I would get so fucked up that I would puke out of the window onto their like you know, like I had to puke, but like the water was turned off upstairs. So I would have to so I opened the window and I puked out the window. And but it was like I puked on their back porch because there was a back porch there. And then the next morning there was just ants everywhere
Ugh.
because they
John-
wanted to eat
John
they
Street
wanted
House.
to eat my
Yeah.
Yeah.
It There's all kinds of nutrients there. There's like, you know,
Ugh.
a little sickly sweet, maybe. Sickly sweet chunks.
Not my proudest moment. I'll say that.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, there was another time that Mike had a party and I was down there and they had a nitrous tank and I was doing a bunch of
Whoa.
nitro and
This sounds like a very random week, a common weekend in Champaign,
Yeah.
playing
Mm.
house parties in the early 90s.
We kicked in a dentist's office window and fucking stole the nitrous.
yeah, exactly. And I was
Oh my
I was
God.
puking off the porch. It was also not my best moment.
Was that the party when Gage played at the house party? When the floor in the house broke
What?
because everybody was jumping and like the floor was like it didn't cave
No,
in, but it kind of like it cracked.
Oh wow.
No, that was a different one. I think that was the night that we played with oh man, who played? It was like Spaz or something. Or
Hmm.
like
Back at Dave.
Oh yeah.
no, it wasn't back at Dave. But I remember because Huey was like super wasted and we were all trying to not let him drive and Ed was driving and
And
then
Lester,
yeah, and then he dragged Huey out of the car like down the street while he was trying to stop him.
it got pretty loose in Champagne. It got really
Yeah,
loose in Champagne.
Yeah.
I missed all that. I by the time I went down to Champagne, it was like a
No,
shell of its
Angel,
former self.
it was wild in like 91, 92. It was really wild.
Yeah. No, I mean that's
It wasn't.
Wait, where did Mancini go to school? He went to Normal, didn't he? Not
He went to
Champaign.
ISU, Illinois State, normal.
Yeah, because I remember we practiced down there a couple times. I was like, that's a freaking 2.5 hour drive for a band practice. That's pretty
hey.
committed, you know?
Yeah, I mean that's
Dude, we what are you talking about? We fly down to Texas for this band.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
What are you fucking talking about?
Wow, we really
Yeah.
care about this crap, don't we?
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah, when's the
Always
next
been like nothing's easy.
no. I think getting there is half the battle, and then once you're there, you're just like, oh, this is
No, actually, we're getting together in May in Chicago for a few days to flesh out a bunch of material that we got written. We got a lot of material that we got written, and we got to get Eric up to speed. So yeah, we got a few days in Sabby's place.
Okay.
Not to really record, but just more like to catch up and hang out and rip
Well, the
through a bunch of
listening part is
material.
that weekend too, right?
Yes.
Wait, what's going on that time?
There's
too?
a listening party, but Mike and Scott kind of like are in charge of that.
Okay. Yeah.
For the record.
It's May 15th at Public Works Gallery in
Oh,
Wicker Park.
okay. Is that open to the public?
So it is.
Is it the same place as your art show was?
Yes, correct.
Okay. All
Love
right,
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Then I know where it is.
Yeah. No, that place is we went there, I think it was the it was the Summit Pilot anniversary party.
Yeah, right.
Actually, I shot some footage from there because I knew that we were going to be on display, Defender. So, which was
That's cool.
very, very cool to see, well, I'm looking at the time, but I do want to ask you guys, and I think you kind of talked about it a little bit, but I want to ask each of you guys, what are your recipes for a long-lasting friendship?
Booze, and more booze.
I'll start, and I'll just say, like, you got to have honesty, but you got to have effort.
Mm.
I think I've lived in a lot of. I've
effort.
traveled around a lot, and it's friends and family both. Like, I moved away when I was pretty young from my family, but I'm really tight with my family and friends as well. And like when you make the effort, it works. And so I think that's the recipe is effort and honesty and understanding. Like
Yes.
we talk about it, like Scott and Eric and I all talk about like letting, we let each other, we understand who each other are, even when we were kind of like, what the fuck's up with that guy? We still understand who they are, and so I think it's understanding and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Those are good attributes.
Yeah, I think just being goal orientated and like actually wanting to accomplish shit together is a fucking huge. It's a huge motivator to like actually want to spend time together when you're doing something, not just watching television or. Even though there's some of that.
Yeah. No, you gotta
Mostly
have
just Nick Kroll video.
Oh, Nick Kroll. What's your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh
Too
my
much
God.
You have to ask them.
I love
Too much
Nick Kroll, man. I love Nick Kroll.
Oh, that show was great. The Nick
Yeah.
Kroll show was
Yeah.
so sad when they canceled it, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Scott,
no,
Scott, what is your input for Angel's question?
I think Mike kind of hit my main points, but I'll say that I think empathy and forgiveness are important. So, like when
I'm surprised we're friends. I'm surprised we're friends, man, because I've got like very little empathy.
I know.
Well, that's
I know. But what I'm saying is that like, like if you or Eric is going through a hard time or like I can tell that like something's off. I try to be forgiving about it, and then the next day, even if I'm pissed off about it, the next day it's fine. Like I can work through it, and I think that's important for the way that like our relationship works.
Yeah, sure. Not holding grudges is important. Letting yesterday be yesterday,
And beer.
Yep.
And beer.
Yeah, and beer.
even if it's non-alcoholic.
Yeah. Even if you're drinking an athletic, whatever.
See, the real problem's vodka, but let's not worry about that anymore.
Yeah,
we all know, but
yeah, I never really got into the clear alcohols, the brown alcohols, just beer.
Yeah,
I loved bourbon forever, and then maybe 8 years ago, I just was like, I can just drink vodka. It's cheaper, and it's apparently healthy. Healthier.
Not at the level you were drinking, buddy.
Healthier, and but yeah,
I have a. Go ahead.
I said that there's no real like flavor, so you're just drinking it to get drunk. Like at least with bourbon, you could have a decent bourbon, sip it, and be like, well, this tastes like something. It's interesting. I can think about it. I can smell it. Vodka is just straight up getting drunk.
Yeah.
But
so with drinking, I have a funny little quirk where like me and bourbon, I really like it, but I don't partake that much anymore. And I have this like little funny rule where I have a job where I drink at work, but like I'll only drink bourbon at work, and then I don't drink it any other time.
Okay. So
it's a good rule.
Like, it's quite the rule. I only drink at work.
Yeah,
I know it sounds so ridiculous, but
it's highly unusual.
But
I know.
That's how you earn your living, right? Is like selling booze, right? Is that
well, I mean, I teach painting classes where people drink,
Oh, like sip and paint?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I mean that's that is quite like a scene of sorts because obviously Athena and I we've always talked about wanting to go to a more like a puff and paint. I don't know if you, I know those are,
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but
God, you got a whole new market. You can go be teaching at the Puff and Paint.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, we've got THC, like beer, water, whatever it is.
all right,
So you can do that.
okay, maybe well, I'll have to talk to you offline about that because
Yeah, come on in.
I want to know I want to be taught by the greats by you.
There you go.
No. All right.
Oh man. Anyway, I don't want to keep you guys too long, but this has been great. I mean, it was everything I was hoping for and more. Just
Yeah,
and
it was awesome.
and obviously we've known each other a while, like at this point, 30 plus years.
Yep.
And I'm just, I'm really glad that you guys are together. You guys are creating stuff, which I think that's, and of course this whole channel is about friendships and about our connection and, music, I think is one of the things that connects us and even food. I mean, Eric,
And Kitty Cat.
yeah, I want to, one of these days try something that you've made, Eric. So
Yeah. We need to have a party. I mean, I could justify the amount of food that I actually cook for two people, like with actual other people here eating it. Because what
yeah.
kind of winds up happening is like I make an obscene amount of food and then it goes bad.
Well, I can eat.
And I don't like wasting food. And I
Yeah.
can only eat the same shit 3 times, 4 times before I'm done.
Yeah. No, because there was a while online you were like showing off all the dishes you would put together. I'm like, damn.
He's quite the chef.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So
No, I went to culinary school. I just got bad skin, so I just couldn't do it for as a profession. And now I don't care anymore. I'm more interested in having my retirement plan in place where I work now. So
Eric's
IFRF and Social Security, so I'll be okay.
okay. No, I've heard. Yeah,
Eric
that's
Eric is a really good chef, except for those really
Shitty
salty
potatoes?
potatoes.
Those shitty potatoes.
Yeah.
Or wait, what do you
Yeah.
mean? Dude, don't you remember the giant Kefkas?
Those were interesting.
Yeah, cooking
Giant
cooking
Kefkas.
a American version of Kefkas that were just massive. I couldn't get them smaller, and I was cooking them for Gaith, who is
Yeah.
like
He was very appreciative of it. He loved
he
it.
was like, "What the hell is this thing?" He's like, "I've never seen one this big in my life. Why do Americans always do stuff like this?" And I'm like, honestly, it's just I ran out of patience, and it was like 12 o'clock at night, and people were mad, and because everybody wanted to just eat and get it over with, and I'm just like, I'm trying, but it was ridiculous. It looked like a giant turd. Let's just be honest. It looked like a massive like fudge dragon. Like, but it tasted fine.
I was gonna say it must have been delicious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was good.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. But yeah.
All right. Good luck with your facial hair, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty weak. I gotta be honest.
The beard.
Your facial hair. Yeah,
This is
that's pretty weak.
This
Angel,
is
thanks
know,
for
always
having
gonna
us, man.
happen.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I mean, thank you for doing this. Yeah, no, we got a good crowd here. Everyone says hello.
Hello.
Athena says I have a big appetite, so just FYI. And,
All right. Tell her I say hi, by the way.
yes.
She was a delight when I met her.
She is. Like obviously it was great when you guys were it would have been great to have Eric along, but just you and Mike at Wholesome with our buddy Sappy, it was just like, yeah, like I said, we had, that was a good hang. So we'll be in touch when you guys come or when you come to town, Mike.
Yeah, in May. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, anything you guys want to plug before we wrap up? That was a good while.
I don't have anything.
Plug the record coming out May.
So that's
Yeah.
going to be, and that's coming out on your label.
Oh, I don't know if it's really a label. It's more of a, it's just a more of a thing to, a mechanism to put the vinyl out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good
We
looking,
are the-
actually, Angel, it's a good looking record. It's like, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It's the art, Chris from Semi Pilot did the art, photography looks really good. Scott
Yeah.
got some friends. Scott got some friends to collaborate on it. It's a black and white aesthetic. It's really white vinyl. It looks really good.
Yeah, actually, Scott shared some of that with me, and I just
Oh,
thought, I'm like,
sweet,
damn. So it
sweet.
looked very cool. And I mean, sonically, I at some point we need to play together if that ever happens. So let's you know, obviously all in due time because Eric's gotta have to learn these songs. What do we got there?
Beautiful record.
Oh, there it
This is
is.
what I fucking. It's white.
Woo! That's beautiful.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Okay. Well, I definitely want to hear it with everybody in the same room for a nice listening hang. So,
Yeah, we'll see you then.
yeah. Anyway, well, folks, that this is NIXD. Thank you for joining the live Firesign chat. There was something I maybe we could do another one down the road, maybe when the record is released. But yeah, I definitely want to hear some more stories from you guys. In particular, we didn't even get into you gave me a little fireside story, so thank you for that. So yeah, kicking turds.
Taking turds, man. That's what it's all about.
That is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna close it off here, but we'll be in touch, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Angel.
Yeah, and please check out
Thanks,
NIXD.
buddy.
They're on Bandcamp. I'm gonna put all the stuff to find your music on the description once this is published. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys joining. I love all you guys.
Oh, you too, dude.
Love you
Keep
too, man.
doing it. Yeah, and yeah, we'll be in touch.
Cool, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right, ciao.
All right, take it easy.
Later, you guys.
Bye. Thank you guys for joining, and have a good night. Yeah. Anyway, that's the boys and NIXD. Yeah, peace out. Those are really good guys. I mean, like I said, we go way back. So if you hung out this long, I really appreciate it. We got 10 people. Yeah, I guess just stay connected. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for staying up late with us. It was fun. Any last words you want to say, Mittens? There we go. You want to say anything, Mittens? Anyway, that's the kitty cat. All right, I'm going to close off this meeting. So thank you and have a safe holiday weekend, however you believe. So.